Hi everyone, and thank you very much for being with me today. I'm Francis from vHub, the trailer sharing and repositioning community for the trucking business, aka the coolest thing at FreightWaves. And the reason we're so cool is because we're connecting trailers to be repositioned with people that are looking for one-way trailers. We're also connecting idling trailers with people that are willing to pay to use them. In other words, we're a collaboration community for the trucking business to save empty miles and make sure every trailer is a revenue generating asset. Now, let's have a look at how this whole value proposition unfold itself within the vHub environment. So here I am on the vHub web application as someone searching for a trailer to use, and I'm searching for a trailer now in New York between April 27 and May 1st. I've got all my options lined up, and I can even see where they are on the map. Very important information as I'm searching for a trailer. However, let's think that I have completely different scenario. I have a power unit in New York City with a driver, a customer that wants to ship a load from New York City to Salt Lake City. All I need is a one-way trailer to use to make that load. Now, maybe there is somebody on the community that's currently looking for some help to reposition that trailer. Let's check this out. I'm gonna change my same return location for Salt Lake City. I'm gonna go search, and then vHub tells me, good news, we've got 2 exact matches. I can click on the first one. The beauty is I'm gonna see some pictures. I'm gonna know who that owner is, and also what that owner's reputation is on the trailer sharing community. Trust is important, and that's why we have a rating in place. I can go down that screen, read on the specs, and also see some additional reservation conditions that have been added by the owner. It's very important to say that on the trailer sharing community, the owners are in complete control. So these terms and conditions have been added on top of our standard terms and conditions that we have built into the platform. Owners, you determine under which terms and conditions people are using your assets all the time. Now, I continue my journey as a renter and I confirm this reservation. And when I create the reservation, I'm actually connecting myself, the renter, with the owner. So therefore, the owner received a notification, and in that notification, they can click and see the actual reservation. When they look at the reservation, they'll see which trailer has been reserved, where it's gonna be picked up or activated, where it's gonna be deactivated. That's all good news because it's a repositioning and it's $0, so I'm happy somebody's gonna save me those empty miles. And then further down below, I'm gonna see who that somebody is. In this case, it's Cubs Transportation. Now, reputations are working both ways, as everybody knows. So here you have the community reputation of Cubs and also contact information. So let's say I'm an owner for a second, I can search Cubs and I can look at their full insurance coverage. And if there's something here that doesn't make me feel good about the fact that Cubs might be using my trailer, I can come down here, hit cancel, and it terminates the reservation right away. Not only that, it takes Cubs Transportations and puts it on the owner's blacklist, and they won't be able to reserve a trailer from that owner before they get reauthorized again. So going back to my initial statement, owners, you're in complete control. As I'm going back up, I'm the renter again, and now after I made that reservation, I now have to send a driver over to pick that unit up. So I'm gonna send my buddy Roy. He's my favorite driver because he's got a super short name, and his phone number is 514-212-3434. And the beauty is when I hit send, Ray's gonna get a notification on a text message on his mobile phone, and it's gonna open up the vHub mobile application, and Ray's gonna be taking through a whole inspection process in the mobile application. Ray's gonna also be able to pinpoint existing damages on this trailer because he doesn't wanna be responsible for them. And this is all happening within the vHub mobile application. As soon as the activation process is completed, the owner is gonna get a notification. And as soon as he gets the notifications, he can come into that reservation, now see that within activation, we've got the license plate, making sure it's the right trailer he's leaving with, the departure reading of the hub odometer and the damages that have been reported by the driver. I can also see further down where that physical location of that driver was when he performed that activation, a bunch of security measures that we have within the experience. Now, not only that, in the background, what vHub also took care of is creating the rental contract, which is legally binding and in full force as soon as the activation is completed and the driver is using the equipment. Now, driver's making his way, leaving New York City, driving towards Salt Lake City, and ultimately is going to get to the deactivation destination. And now, as soon as he gets there, the driver will use a mobile application to do the return inspection. And again, this is being done completely within the phone, the mobile phone environment. The driver doesn't have to interact with anybody else. He's doing that on his own, which helps us respect social distancing in the current context. Now, as I'm raised using the phone, deactivating the trailer, then what's happening, the owner gets notified that the deactivation process is completed and deactivation is now existing within that reservation. So the owner's looking at this right plate number, so it's the right trailer, odometer reading, and now the return inspection is a little different. You don't just pinpoint damages when you return your trailers. What you're doing is you're taking pictures of the entire trailer, and the app guides the driver through that. So here you're seeing all of the pictures that have been taken by our driver. Now in the background, when the deactivation process is completed, vHub closes the rental contract, and it didn't create any extra work for your back office. It's all automated and within the vHub environment. So why are we the coolest thing at FreightWaves? Because we help you save mileage to reposition trailers, and we're also finding people willing to pay to use your idling equipment without creating an ounce of work for your back office. This is who we are. Welcome to the vHub trailer sharing community. Thank you.